Hello, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Delaware's offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10.
First down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the ground, it's Thomas. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. He's looking to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. 2 set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll operate out of split backs. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. The 20. He's at... And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well. And he might be going to the pine.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the inside. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Lloyd. can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
The give from the gun. It's a seam wide open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's got it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, it's Floyd. He wants it all. Touchdown, Delaware. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his own 20. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Eastern Michigan takes over. Offense heads to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Hard running there. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Hoy. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. Your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the... But it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and hit.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 3. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up? Second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Lloyd. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else, but 4th and inches, they decide to go for it and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
And the Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like screen right behind. Great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Looking for a man. It's Lloyd. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some complete. Together.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes. Lost one deep down the right side. Breaks it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lloyd. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold offense.
Amazing how... Times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets open down the middle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. It's caught downfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
The Blue Hens will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Finding an escape route. Man, sometimes he... Trying to wrap up a ghost, he's out to the 27.
Tell you what, that really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to them.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Timeout, Delaware.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs. His QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the wideout. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the gun. There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Lloyd. Zings it complete to the right. Lots of running room. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. And we get even after the field goal here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got 1st down. And 10. Looking for room. It's Thomas. Just gets it to the 28. Pickup of 1.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Pocket breaking down. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Lloyd. Pressure coming. Picked off. Never had a chance to get... After the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Makes the catch. It's Wilkins. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Blue Hens. On third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Lloyd. Incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on. Play at 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Sends it back in motion. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Rides the back on the option to give. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going to the running game. And he never had a Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Runs through a tackle. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give to the tailback. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Lloyd. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Wilkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
You talk about coming up big in a big moment. Nice job by this defense. You had to make something happen. You had to get the football back so you can give your offense a chance to win this game for you. Nice job by the D.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's Hoy. Flips it out on the screen. Going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Fires to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Defense on that last play, it's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
So now it's second and long. time on target. The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This really... masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lloyd. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
This environment is just electric right now, and the offense, they're trying to feed off of that to win this game. Late in a 2-minute situation, you're being aggressive. You're taking a shot into the end zone. I know that one falls incomplete.
Touchdown, Delaware! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So it's an 80-yard drive. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and